Hi everyone, welcome to orangedog Live, the Sound Lounge. This is the place where we like to sit down, talk about everything music. Tonight we're joined by a young singer-songwriter from Leeds, named of Rohan Young. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment, and let's get straight into it. So mate, everything alright?
Not bad at all. How are we doing, Mark?
Yeah, I'm really good mate, really good, apart from the weather's a bit crappy, but you know,
Yeah.
it's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's what it is. Right, buddy, so what have you been listening to on your playlist?
Yeah. Well, at the minute, it's been like a mix of everything. There's this girl called Ella. She's been releasing like some consecutive tunes at the minute, which I've been listening to quite a lot. The most recent one is World Is Not an Oyster. That came out today. She's called Ella. It's spelled Ellur,
Right.
because she's from, I think it's from Halifax or Huddersfield. So
Oh,
obviously
really?
the accent's like Ella, obviously when you
Oh,
say
right, yeah.
it. She's really clever actually. I think it's pretty cool way of like putting your name out there.
What kind
Who
of
else?
music's that then? What kind of style?
I'd say she's like indie rock kind of
Right,
vibes. Like reminds me a fair bit of Wolf Alice in
all
terms
right.
of like vocally. Like
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
She's really good. Been listening to a fair bit of Bon Iver,
Yep,
um,
cool.
and then Joe as well. Joe's new album, The Crux.
Yeah,
I've
yeah, yeah,
I've,
yeah, yeah.
I've rinsed
Yeah.
that quite a lot. And then Parcels. Parcels have released a new album that I've also been getting
Who's that,
knees
sorry?
deep into. Parcels. Um,
Parcels.
they're a band from Australia. They're kind of like I don't even know how to describe them. It's like indie funk. They're absolutely brilliant. Like every single member in Parcels has like an amazing voice. It's really unfair. Like this, some of them don't need to have a voice that good. Like they'll have the drummer sat there just singing. It's like what the hell? These
Yeah,
guys are
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
But yeah, the new Parcels album is like hands down.
All
I
right,
absolutely
okay.
love it. It's
I'm
great.
trying to listen to them from Australia.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely do.
I'll listen to them.
They've just done a Tiny Desk as well on YouTube and that.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's absolutely fantastic. It's so
Right,
good.
okay.
Really good.
I'll have to
Yeah.
check them out. Yeah, fantastic. Sounds
Mm.
really good. Really good. So, but have you got like a guilty pleasure?
I'd say probably Sabrina Carpenter. I'd say she's a pretty big guilty pleasure at the minute. It's just like
Nice.
it's just good pop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll always make time for good pop music. Um, it's like just entertaining. I think it's really no, definitely not.
Don't think
No.
too much about the lyrics. Just
Yeah.
listen.
It's just good music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So definitely.
So, how did you kind of get into music? What was the
Um,
spark that kind of set you off?
I don't, I think my dad got me. Well, I've always loved music, like you
Mm,
know, since being a kid. I've
mm.
kind of grown up around people having it on, and I kind of picked that up along the way. But I think the main like thing that changed, like what that made me definitely know I wanted to do it. Like
Yeah.
my dad got me a guitar. I think on a it was I think it was 13-year old
Mm.
one Christmas. From that moment, it was just I was absolutely obsessed with it. Like I couldn't put it down. I think a lot of my mates had probably got an Xbox that year, and I was just
Yeah,
sat on my bed just learning as much as I could.
really.
Um, yeah, I absolutely loved it. It was great, and I think at that time I could have like I really needed that thing to focus on. Um, and once I got a bit older, I think I was about 14 or 15. I was at high school and I had a singing teacher called Ollie Jacobs, um, and he kind of, I don't know, I think he saw something in me in the sense of like he knew that music for me was like really important, like it was my
Yeah.
emotional outlet and how I kind of communicated stuff that I was going through. I
Mm.
still do.
Yeah.
Um, and he was like, why don't we try, you know, why don't we try write a song like together and see how you feel about that. And like,
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it. It was great. And from that moment, I was like, I definitely just want to make music. Like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah. Did you have like
Um,
lessons then?
I wouldn't
Childhood
say,
or...
I wouldn't say, oh no, not really. I just kind of went on YouTube and then
Oh, really?
just,
Yeah.
yeah, just went from there.
It's a good
Um,
source. Yeah, good source.
yeah,
You really did.
but like, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm not a very technical guitar player. I think I've like played for so long. I've just picked up stuff along the way.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, but like, I think like songs for me is what has always dragged me in. Like if I find a song that I absolutely love, like I'll just won't stop listening to
yeah.
it for
Until you
ages.
learn
You know
it.
what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Um, but yeah, I think that point, like meeting Ollie and him, kind of just opening up that world of songwriting, like that was really like a changing moment for me for wanting,
yeah, yeah,
like knowing what I wanted to do and being in music. Like that was it, I think.
yeah. And did you go
Yeah.
to college, university for music?
Yeah, so I ended up leaving high school. I went to Rochdale sixth form, um, studied music tech and PE there. Um, Funnily enough, did got my best result in PE. But I blame teachers for that. It has nothing to do
Yeah,
with
yeah,
me on
yeah.
the music side, obviously. Um, and then and then I was like, well, music's what I want to do, so I'm going to go study songwriting at university. And
Yeah,
I think that was like, as soon as I got to university, it was like, no, yeah, this is it. This is
yeah,
100% what I want to do. Just meeting all these new musicians and right, it just felt so exciting. It still does. Like I'm still in
yeah.
Leeds now, and it's like it's just exciting to be here and know that like the world is just right at the palm of your hands, and so are all the songs that you can
You
go
get a lot
for.
more
So
inspiration from where you are,
yeah,
things around
hundred
you. Yeah,
percent, 100%. Because like, don't get me wrong, when I've lived back at home in Rochdale, it it inspires me, but it inspires me to get out of there more than what it does to write about
yeah,
it. You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Of course.
Which is I don't I always feel bad saying that because it's not as if I've had a really bad upbringing or anything like that.
Yeah,
It's just there's not a lot there, and like
yeah,
I think for a young person it's a really tough place to kind of grow up in. Like it's just kind of full of old sad people, and you kind of feel sad as well because it's just raining all the time, and like
yeah. It's just the older
you know,
generation. That's all, I guess.
yeah.
So
But
no,
like
everybody
obviously,
disappears.
like being in a city, like you're around like loads of different age groups, and there's
Yeah,
so much
yeah,
stuff going on. And
yeah.
yeah, it's brilliant. It's really really good. Yeah.
So talking about inspiration, where do you get your inspiration for your music from then? Is it just generally things around you, live?
Yeah, I think a lot of my songs are like autobiographical. Um, but there's like I've written plenty of songs as well, just like from conversations I've had with other people and
Yeah,
like um, the subject of them conversations, and then just also just kind of people watching and just being like, oh, I wonder what their life is. So I have
yeah,
done a few of them, but it is like stuff that I'm going through because, like I said, music for me is like it is my emotional outlet. Um,
yeah, yeah,
so I think it's very much stuff that's going on in my life, but I do enjoy them songs that come along that I can kind of take a step back and like, oh, I get to kind of narrate this, which is
yeah,
quite
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So
So when you were
yeah,
at uni, then you did the Leeds Minster,
yeah,
with your with your friends and
yeah,
new band members. What was that like?
yeah. It was brilliant. So Ollie, the drummer in the band,
Yeah,
he had I think it was a module at uni where he had to record in like live scenario or in like a bit of a different
yeah,
environment that you'd usually record in. And fair play to him, he found Leeds Minster and was like, this is pretty sick. And
yeah,
then he asked me and the band if we'd like to, do it and do a few tunes. It was great. Like just you feel so small in a place like that. Like you're
yeah,
looking around, it's
yeah,
like, oh my God, this is massive. But obviously that meant it sounded unreal because you just echoed around the whole of the
did it?
building. Yeah, it's just a really really good day because like I think that was really close to the back end of like finishing uni.
Yeah,
Um, so like it felt like such a nice kind of a little bit of a not a full stop, but like oh this is a nice little end. We're
yeah,
doing a
yeah.
kind of a uni thing here, and like this will probably be the last time we'll get to do it. So it was a lovely day. It was really good.
So it was all your own songs that you wrote as well, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So I think we did Catch Up With You, Hold On, um, and Chasing Sunsets. Hold On out of them is the only one that's been released, but the other
Yeah,
two probably will end up appearing sometime soon, I think.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, yeah. I think I was playing 12 string that day, which I've not probably
Oh,
picked
really?
up since. No, which is pretty bad because I really like the sound of a 12 string, but
Yeah, it comes
try
over really nice, I think.
it's
So,
brilliant.
yeah, it does,
But
yeah.
like trying to tune one isn't that
Is
fun.
it?
You got if like one of the strings, obviously like one string's an octave higher than the
Yeah.
other that it's next to. So if one of them's slightly out, you can definitely tell. It's just like, oh, no. But when it sounds good, it sounds good. You know what I mean? So
So who filmed all that? Because it was,
Ollie,
yeah, the
Ollie,
drummer.
yes, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Oliver Wardle. So he did all the filming, all the audio,
yeah,
and then we had our friend Jess Frater. Well, one of my really good friends from home.
yeah,
She came and helped out with like I think there was a camera at the very back of the room, so she was like doing a little bit of the movement on that whilst Ollie was down at the front doing all the crazy stuff with the camera and the audio like all at once. The guy's amazing. He's
yeah.
such a clever guy. Like he'll go very far. Yeah.
Has he been to uni for anything? Is he,
Yeah, so he did. That's how we all met. Like me and my band all met at university.
yeah,
Kind of through, just through friendship groups, and we all kind of came
okay,
together. But yeah, he did. I think he did music production with like a little bit. He kind of had some modules that were on the popular music course, which is
yeah,
how like we all kind of met because we all had mutuals through one another.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, he's genuinely brilliant. I feel very lucky to have Ollie on board. He's a good guy.
Because you've got like backing singers as well. And
Yeah,
do you kind of go out when you're playing with your band? Are they kind of, you get backing singers as well, or is it just the boys playing?
yeah. No, yeah. I think for like the bigger shows, like the headline shows, they like definitely have the girls come along because they're like it feels a bit of a waste sometimes having them there because you've got my voice, which is a bit bog standard, and these two girls are just absolutely phenomenal
They
singers. Like
are, right? They've
they're
got some
so
great
good.
voices.
They're
Yeah.
so good. Like I could easily just be like, you take the stage. I'll
Yeah.
sit back here. Um, but yeah, yeah, definitely for like the bigger shows, 100% get Loxy and Soph
Yeah.
to come along.
Cool.
Um, yeah, yeah.
So like when you grew up, you say you grew up with music, what kind of music did your mum and dad listen to?
My mum was a big ABBA fan.
Yeah.
Um, ABBA, Elton John, Neil Diamond,
Yeah.
Simon and Garfunkel. So like a lot of like the great songwriters, I
Oh yeah.
guess. That's what like Billy Joel as well.
Yeah.
So I've always classed them as like some of my favorite songwriters, and I've got a lot to thank my mum for that. I think.
Oh yeah, well you get a right
Um,
mix, I guess, don't you, as well
yeah, yeah,
from both
definitely.
sides you get a really good mix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. And my dad was more of the rock side of things,
Yeah.
like Pink Floyd, Rolling Stones,
Yeah.
Beatles,
Great. Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Really,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
really loved it. He loved like he loves, the Fleetwood Mac that everyone
Yeah.
knows and
Of
loves,
course.
but he really loves like the older like Peter Green, Fleetwood Mac
Oh yeah, yeah. The
blues
blues
kind of
kind,
stuff.
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's my dad's got a. I think he's kind of similar to me in his music taste in a sense, like he's not really bothered about genre
Yeah.
if he enjoys it, he just enjoys it. Like that's
Obviously,
just
yeah, of course.
yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, yeah.
so yeah, I think yeah, I'm quite lucky to have had both my parents like they both really enjoyed music, and I'd say it definitely rubbed off onto me.
Yeah.
Um, Maybe not so my middle brother in a sense of he can't play an instrument to save his life. But my little brother, he started learning, I think it's trumpet or
Wow.
euphonium or something like that. Um, I think he's like kind of getting into the music stuff, which is quite exciting to see.
Yeah, good.
But
But
it's,
could see somebody else doing it as well. And you
yeah,
can,
definitely. He's only like 9 as well, so like
wow.
it's the very start, which is
Yeah.
I just remember how exciting it was. Like
Yeah, yeah,
obviously
yeah.
I weren't that young, but like being that young and then just discovering this whole new world, it's like, oh my God, this is brilliant. So
Yeah, and
hopefully
to see it
hopefully it
in
catches
somebody
the bug.
else as well through your eyes, like you
Yeah.
say, just starting off,
Mm.
it must be, yeah, obviously brings back some memories.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Mm.
So what's your kind of earliest memory of a song that you can ever remember hearing?
Earliest memory.
Do you know of the
Um,
one song that you think, oh, yeah,
I think I I don't know. I think I've always got this one memory of being in the back of my mum's. My mum had this horrible yellow Beetle. I was really young. I was like 4 or 5 year old, and she had this like garish yellow kind of Beetle.
so a
It
really
used,
cool Beatle then, yeah.
yeah, yeah, really cool. Like, I remember being in the back of it, just feeling ill all the time. But there was, I can't, I don't, yeah, a bit sidetracked here. But anyway, I think I think the song that probably not reminds me of feeling sick, but yeah, like that I probably could first remember uh, is Summer Night City by ABBA. If not that one, then it's definitely a Keen tune. My mum used to, like when I was first becoming aware of what music was,
Yeah.
I think my mum was rinsing the Green Keen album, if you know, the actual album. It's got a green cover.
Yes, it
It's
has,
got
yeah,
like, everybody's changing, like
yeah, yeah,
all the like I remember hearing one of their songs when I was really young and thinking, wow, this is real, like this is so good, like this is
mm,
brilliant. But yeah, I'd say to be fair, Sabrina Carpenter and Keane, going back to like the guilty pleasure,
yeah,
Keane are definitely part of
yeah,
my
Keen, yeah,
guilty pleasure. They're so
yeah.
good, so good. Definitely, if you're feeling a bit sad, it's like yeah, just whack
Well,
a bit of
yeah,
Keane
yeah,
on.
definitely. So, like, as far as albums, what's like the first album you kind of ever bought, with your own money? Do you
Yeah,
remember that one?
I do definitely. And it was Saint Jude by Cortinas.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I absolutely
Oh,
rinsed it. I really, really wore it to death. But they were like, I say that they were my gateway to indie rock, to be fair.
yeah.
Like that,
Okay,
they
yeah.
were the first band that really got me interested in like the indie rock scene and like going to like Arctic Monkeys and the Kooks,
Yeah,
all that kind of stuff. They were like the doorway to it. But
yeah.
I spent so long listening to that St. Jude album. I don't know why. I was just absolutely addicted to it. It was just great. It was so good. It was so good. I remember being my mate, my best mate and his dad. They used to take me to go watch Oldham Athletic
Yeah.
quite a lot. At the time, I had this headphone splitter, and I just put St. Jude on. I remember my mate was like, "Can you stop listening to this album? It's like I'm fed up of hearing this album now." It's like, please, just one more time, one more time.
So from the
Yeah.
Cortinas, where did you move on to from then?
Uh, well, yeah, I spent quite a lot of time on Cortinas, then it moved to like Arctic Monkeys, Caption the Bottlemen, the
Hmm.
Kooks. I kind of delved more into the indie rock kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and then as I got a fair bit older, I kind of went more back to the songwriter side of things. Getting in Simon and Garfunkel like properly. Obviously, I'd heard it around
Hmm.
like the house, but I'd never like kind of sat and listened to the full, the album in full.
Yeah.
Or um, yeah, I think I've never really stepped away from listening to indie rock. I think I've just had like spells of really loving it, and then also being like, I really just don't want to listen to that kind of music right
Yeah.
now. You know what I mean?
They're all proper
Um,
guitar bands, aren't they?
yeah, yeah.
Like the indie rock stuff, proper guitar bands, proper
Yeah,
bands.
yeah, yeah, and that is the stuff that I love, definitely.
Hmm.
But I think sometimes it's nice to just I don't know, like kind of freshen your ears with something a little bit different. You know what I mean? But and then it's amazing to go back, like say if you just listen, like I said earlier, to like a bit of Bon Iver,
Yeah.
who's amazing, but like
Yeah, yeah, I agree, yeah.
total different world to like what an indie rock band would probably
Oh,
sound like.
absolutely. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's quite nice sometimes to like just dip between different genres and
Depending how
see
you're
what tickles your
feeling, yeah,
fancy.
and how you're
Yeah,
feeling.
definitely.
So
Yeah,
have you got
100%.
kind of a song that makes you sad?
Uh, yeah. Um, it's a really weird title. Let me try and get
Okay.
it up. I won't. It's got hashtags in it, so as soon as
Oh,
um, it is a Bon Iver tune. I mean, you could probably call this the Bon Iver show at this rate.
yeah,
But he's got me in a chokehold, and I don't mind because
yeah.
he's brilliant. He's really
He
good.
is, he is.
Sorry, I just need to quickly
It's
go
all
on
right.
the. It's called Stratford, it's spelt really weird. I don't know why I did this. Right. It's called 29 hashtag Stratford APTS. What?
Wow.
I know. Crazy, isn't it? It's so weird. 29 hashtag Stratford APTS.
Wow.
But the song, I know, it's a crazy title for a tune. I mean, I reckon his management was like, "What are you doing? Like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah, yeah,
No
yeah,
one's going to listen to this." But
yeah.
obviously, plenty of people did. But yeah, that song itself, like, I think Bon Iver's really good at using like a soundscape to get emotion across more than
Mm,
words. Because I think
yeah.
sometimes his words just don't make sense. Like his lyrics are a bit, you know, cryptic. Um, but like, just like the vocals and like the whole sound of that song, when I'm
Mm,
feeling sad, it just really, I don't know, it just really touches me in a way, I think.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure
So,
why. It's just, yeah, it's just,
yeah,
it feels like a sad song.
yeah.
Yeah.
So on the other extreme, what kind of song will bring you out of that Bon Iver sad sort of?
Uh,
Is there like one that you think, yes, I think this is going to be a good day?
hmm.
That just comes on the radio, it's on your headphones, on your playlist, and just right, this is what I needed to
This,
hear at this
yeah,
point.
just what I needed to hear.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to think what, what tune usually does that for me when I'm, getting up for the day. Um, I'm gonna go for I think I'm gonna go for a Sam Fender song, just because usually when I listen to Sam Fender, it just gets me a bit buzzed. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna say The Borders by Sam Fender.
Borders by
Um,
Sam Fender, wow.
I love that tune. I think
Mm.
it's just got a good feeling to it. I mean, the lyrics itself probably not that good of a feeling, but the song like it just makes me feel happy. I don't know why,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah,
It just kind of brings you around. I think
yeah, definitely, definitely.
it's amazing how songs can do that.
Yeah,
You can be
like
in a worse place.
it is mad. I was reading something the other day. Where it's like I actually feel quite privileged, but supposedly there's a certain percent of the population
Yeah,
who like get goosebumps from music, and like not everyone experiences that. I've
absolutely.
always experienced that. I was
Yeah,
like, yeah, listen, that's great.
100%. Yeah, hundred
Yeah.
percent. Definitely. Yeah, 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 yeah. So what else we got? Oh yeah. Um, you mentioned something about a bin bag album. Spit your drink all over the place.
Yeah. Um, so like obviously like along the years, like whilst I've been writing for the band, I
Yeah,
guess I've also just kind of wrote songs that wouldn't really, I don't know, wouldn't make the cut with the
yeah,
band, and also just in general, like personally, I don't think the songs are good. I'm
mm,
definitely not like obviously the Bin Bag album's a bit of a joke to be like, here's a load of tunes that I probably wouldn't have ever used, but you can
yeah,
have them, you know. Um, but I think it's definitely the right thing to do. Like I just kind of want to get them songs out there for people to hear, because like you just don't know. Like if someone hears a certain song off it and it
yeah,
loves it, like that's brilliant.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
kind of it served its purpose.
yeah.
So I think it's just kind of it's a waste of I don't it's not a waste, but it's like kind of a waste of my time and energy to have put time into writing these songs and then go,
Of course.
all right, then just be like, all right, see you later. I'm not gonna use you for anything. Like you're just gonna
Yeah,
sit
yeah,
there and collect dust. Like so, yeah, I was kind of when I moved back to Leeds, I was kind of sat thinking like, what am I going to do with all these songs? Like, I can't use them with the band.
mm,
Probably not gonna do anything with them. So why not just put them into this kind of bin bag album collection and
yeah.
put them out there to the world and see if anybody likes it? Like, I don't think there's any harm in doing that. And if anything, I
No.
think I think it's the right thing to do nowadays as like an artist to just get as much stuff out there because you just don't know
Yeah,
who's going to hear
definitely.
it.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna release it as like an EP, or you're gonna is it gonna be on anything? Streaming
Um,
sites or?
Yeah, I'll definitely. I think once it's going to be a bit of a slow burner, because obviously I'm focusing on like this my second EP with the band, and
Yeah,
then also writing new music with them.
Mm.
But I definitely intend on getting it out there, hopefully by the end of next year, on like, on Spotify and Apple Music and everything.
So will that be like a side project then, away from the band?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think I don't know. There's a few like changes going on with the band in terms of we think. Well, I think personally, like it shouldn't be under my name anymore. Like we've all got
Okay.
a collective part to play in that
Yeah,
band.
yeah, of course.
I think that means we should have a band name and it not
Mm.
be Rowan
Yeah.
Young. It's because it's never really been that like I've turned up with the songs, but like
Mm.
the people in the band have really they've brought them to a whole different level. Like they
They
were
bring
just
them to
boxed
life,
on.
don't they?
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course they do.
exactly.
Yeah, of course they do.
And they had their own little twist on it. So I think it's only right to have it under a band name. But I think if I did that, that means I'd then release the Bin Mag album under
Yeah,
my name. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It kind of makes sense in a way. It's like a new fresh for me in the band. But then I can also still have my hand like
yeah,
with the old songs that I would have used anyway. So
yeah. So don't you
yeah.
kind of, when you write these songs,
Mm,
maybe by yourself, or do you not? Obviously, you're going to try and release them.
yeah.
Do you not write a song? Then it's like, oh, that don't quite fit this time. So maybe I'll come back to it
hmm
and give it a new lease of life afterwards. Or,
Yeah. Yeah. I've definitely done that with a few.
yeah.
I think there's one actually on the second EP that we're releasing. It's called Won't Make Me Leave.
Hmm.
That was like I think I'd done that in first or second year of uni,
Oh, really?
and then I was like, it doesn't really suit what I do.
Yeah.
And then shortly after, well, I think it's about a year or so later, me and the band kind of we'd been gigging for quite a fair bit,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, that tune I wrote like a few years ago,
Yeah.
that'd work so well with these guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then it just rocks up, and it was like, oh, brilliant! Like this is so good, and
Yeah.
it's like proper heavy, like
Yeah.
rock and roll, Jimi Hendrix sounding kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
tune.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
It is. Yeah. Is that
Um,
like it's a more of a rocky one than they usually play.
yeah,
Not, do you know,
yeah,
it's kind of a Sam Fender kind of stuff before, but this Won't Make Me Leave's kind of it's
yeah,
taking it back to, I don't know, like a Fleetwood Mackie kind of, the
yeah,
70s
yeah.
guitar sound.
70s rock kind of sound.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely. You can hear that
definitely.
when you watch it, and that you can
Yeah.
definitely hear that. It's
Mm.
yeah, it's kind of one of my favourites that I think is that.
Yeah, it's a good
Absolutely.
one. We
Yeah,
we definitely enjoy it as a band because
yeah.
it's just balls to the wall for like 3 minutes
Just does
30.
it, takes
It's
it to
great.
another level, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's brilliant.
To slip that into your set kind of thing.
Mm.
I can see it getting everybody going,
Yeah, yeah,
and
definitely. It
absolutely
makes a big
changes the
difference.
room a bit.
100%,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I think going back to like old songs that
Hmm.
like that I've not used, I think it's good to do that as a songwriter because like you can go back to a tune that you've done like a year ago,
Yeah,
and then maybe have a little bit of a rework with it, and it's like,
yeah,
oh, I've got a brand new song out of this, and like it's way better than what that original sound was, you know.
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so yeah, I've done that with a fair few songs actually, where I've kind of gone back to drawing boards with it, and I quite enjoy it. It's like kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. It's like,
yeah,
oh, that
yeah,
piece isn't really
yeah,
fitting right, so let's shuffle things about and see
yeah,
see
yeah,
what
yeah.
works.
You kind of come back to it, and
Mm,
like you say, the music that you're writing at a different time, you'll think, well, actually, yeah, that would fit in well with the song that I wrote maybe a couple of years ago.
yeah,
So, and
yeah,
that's what's obviously happened. Yeah, fantastic. So, albums. Have you got like a top five, maybe? Top five albums, or
yeah,
any
yeah. I
favourite?
reckon. I reckon it has to be Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd.
Hmm, good choice.
Um, I think I am gonna have to say Saint Jude by Cortinas
Well, you've
just for
never
the sake
mentioned that,
of
have you? You never mentioned that
no,
album, so
no, definitely not.
obviously a new one on me is that.
Um,
You should
third
listen to them
album.
more, I think. I think you'd enjoy them.
Do you reckon? I
Yeah.
might maybe. No, I think my Cortinas days might be quite done now. Um, okay, so yeah, all right. So we've got Saint Jude, Dark Side of the Moon. Uh, three to go.
You mentioned like Fleetwood Mac, maybe, or some rock music you was talking about before, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. To be fair, Rumors can definitely. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Rumors album can 100% go on there.
yeah, yeah.
Um, Hmm. I think that just for the sake of it, the self-titled Bon Iver album, like
Yeah,
that, that's just a great one. Really
yeah,
good. Uh, I'm gonna say Revolver by the Beatles.
yeah, yeah.
Pretty good album. You know what I
It
mean?
is a pretty good album, yeah.
Yeah. Not a few, just few decent little tunes on there actually.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
By that unknown band, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say that's
Liverpool.
my top five albums. I mean, it changes all the time.
Yeah, it will.
I always struggle with that question.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's just what you're listening to at the time, I think.
yeah, but I think that top five for me is probably like a generic of
Mm.
what I probably usually would go for. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
say all them albums have probably influenced me in some way or another
Oh, they
along
will.
the
You
way.
can definitely hear it in your music. Yeah,
Mm,
you can
no.
definitely hear it where you've been writing things. So I think I might have touched on this before. I don't know about like a perfect song for a perfect situation. Like if you're leaving your job, or if it's only for a year on your little sabbatical kind of thing.
Yeah, won't mind one of those. I'd probably say if that's the case, "Lovely Day" by Bill Withers. That'll definitely. If I was leaving work, that song's going straight on,
But
hundred
that'll be a
percent.
long walk out, that wouldn't it? Because it's a long
It would.
song.
It would.
It'll be a slow walk out of the office, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to get out of there quick enough, to be honest. So I might have to put it on like double speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about if you're going on like a road trip or something like that? What would you kind of play?
Uh,
Sunny day, driving down to wherever you're going.
Venture Highway. That's probably a good one. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
Anything by the Eagles.
yeah,
Like, I think they've got good like driving soundtrack kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
music.
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
I think it's just something about 70s rock for me. Like, I think you know what I mean. It's just so good. It's
It
so
is.
good.
You
I
can't beat it.
definitely feel like it feels like it was that kind of music was written to be played in a cassette player in your car
Yeah,
driving up. You know what I mean? That like just
100%,
makes sense. Um,
100%.
so yeah, I think for a road trip, it's anything 70s rock. Just put it in
Yeah.
there. It'll do the job.
I
Yeah.
came across an album the other day. It was actually on a TV, theme to a TV series
Hmm.
by Lynyrd Skynyrd
Oh yeah.
called Simple Man.
Oh yeah. Top
The
class.
song called Simple Man.
Yeah.
I'm like you with the Cortinas. I got
Yeah.
the album the other day and I've not stopped listening to it. It's just on and on. For a first album as well,
Yeah.
it's
Brilliant.
like ridiculous. Freebird at the end of it.
Oh,
For the
it's
debut
crazy.
album, it's like, what?
Yeah. It's
Ridiculous.
so gutting. The
Mm.
story of Lynyrd Skynyrd's like
Oh,
really
yeah,
gutting. Like
it is.
they
It
were
is.
on the way. Well, if not, they were
Yeah,
already there.
yeah,
And
yeah.
like, oh, it's so gutting.
Mm.
But yeah, they've got some absolutely fantastic
Yeah,
music. Like some
yeah.
really good music.
I was watching a
Definitely.
documentary the other day about Creedence, John
Yeah.
Fogerty interview.
Hmm.
That was just the, the stuff they came up with. How did he write Proud Mary? And
Yeah.
it's just,
And like that song's like generations that has
it is.
carried over.
It
Like
absolutely is.
I do wedding bands and like
Yeah.
without a doubt that is the last song of every set near enough for every wedding band.
Is
Like
it really?
yeah, genuinely. Like it just without a doubt, Proud Mary, it get last song every set for near enough
Yeah.
almost every wedding band across the UK, I reckon.
Yeah. Do you sing that?
I try. By the end of the set, I'm usually blowing. It's like, oh God, I don't know if I can do this.
I was gonna say that's a hell of a song to end your set on.
Usually I'll do the left do a good job. I'll do
Yeah.
like the low, the low part. But yeah, that is a corker of a song. Big
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I love Creedence. I love all that 70s stuff. Absolutely love it.
Hmm.
So, what's the best kind of advice you've been given as maybe an artist or a songwriter?
Um, I don't know. I think it's pretty. It stares you in the face a lot, but like you never really say it yourself. But I think just like sticking to your guns, like
Hmm.
staying true to yourself. I think
Yeah,
that's one of the main things that Ollie, the teacher from high school, like he like drilled home to me was like whatever you go and end up doing in your life, like just do what you want to do and stay
Yeah.
true to yourself. Just be like unapologetically yourself
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you're putting yourself out there, because like that definitely music, like that's what totally sets you apart from the next person who might be doing something a little bit
Oh
similar
yeah.
to you. Like as long as you've got like your own little personal, you know, like twist on your thing, like that's all that matters. And as long as you stick to doing what you want to do,
Yeah.
I
It's
think that's
just
the most
you
important.
coming out.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
wouldn't be you. You know, your music wouldn't sound like your music if it wasn't. If you was trying to copy somebody else, can't you know?
yeah,
Half copy
exactly.
somebody else, you'd be able to. You'd tell a mile off, I think, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
You
definitely.
just would. You just would. You've got to be yourself, like you say. Good
I
advice.
think if you're not, like like why are you even doing it? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I
yeah.
think the whole point of like, well, for me anyway, for music is to kind of just try and be as completely honest and yourself as you possibly can.
Yeah, I think
You
you
know?
should be through it in life. I think you should be
Well,
anyway. I
yeah,
think you should
in
be.
general, yeah.
You should be yourself. You know,
Mm,
you just should be because it's
yeah,
yeah, it's
definitely.
your
It's what
life,
sets us
kind of thing.
apart
Yeah,
from the next person,
it
doesn't it?
is.
So,
It is. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
yeah.
So, as part of, is it studio or playing live? What's your favourite?
Uh,
Or is it kind of a bit of a mixture, maybe?
I'd say it's a mix.
Yeah.
'Cause like our recent studio experience was just brilliant. Like we've
Mm.
absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, we've not played live as a band for quite a hot minute. So
Mm.
I definitely don't forget the feeling of being on stage. But like
Yeah.
I feel like I've not got as much of a flaring passion for it currently because it's been a little bit of a minute since I've done it. But I
Yeah.
imagine once
You get
once we
back on
do
there.
this, yeah, it'll be like, all right, let's get this next gig booked in,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
get cracking.
Must give you a
Um,
right buzz
oh yeah, definitely,
getting on
definitely.
there. Yeah.
That
Getting on
there's genuinely no better feeling in the world, I
there.
think.
Mm.
But then when you get to be in the studio, it's kind of like you're behind closed doors, so it's like then it becomes like your thing as a band. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is ours now, so let's do what we really think is the best sounding thing for it to be out there and so like be like that forever. You know?
So when you're recording in the studio, do you record as a band or do you record the separate?
Well, we've done it. We've done it in a few different ways, just like trialing and erroring over the years. Like when we
Mm.
first started recording as a band, I worked closely with a guy who I met at Rochdale Sixth Form, who also went to the same uni as me as well. He's
Yeah.
called Theo. He's done all the production on my first EP, and he will be
Right.
doing on the second EP. But yeah, when we first started doing it, I'd record like demos with Theo,
Yeah.
and then we'd have Ollie come in, do the drums, then we'd have
Mm.
Hal come in, do the bass. Sometimes we get them to do it together because it makes more sense.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we'd track like all the guitars, all the keys,
Yeah.
and vocals. Whereas this time round, on two on two of the tracks for this EP, we've done live takes and literally just
Yeah.
just played them both as a band, because them two definitely, like, you can tell it's giving it that extra bit of like, oh fucking hell, like
Yeah.
you're giving it some air, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you can tell. I feel like you can tell when definitely can tell when it's a live take compared to a
Yeah.
put
You
together
must be able to do, mustn't you? It's got
100%.
to get that because you're all playing together, like you say.
Yeah,
It's hard singing by yourself, I guess.
yeah,
Playing on your
definitely.
own.
It adds a whole different element when you record.
Yeah.
Like, definitely as a vocalist, I felt when because I was in like a little booth, kind of like
Mm.
separated from the band when we were doing it, but
Yeah.
I had a window so I could see them, and like I could still kind of feel the music, like
Mm.
obviously through the floor and stuff. And it's like it's just I don't know, having the boys behind me, like when we're doing the band stuff, it just brings out a different side to, I think, my voice and like like the way I
Well,
perform
it
as
will
well.
do,
I
won't it?
think.
Yeah, of course it will. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you get all the little imperfections as well, don't you? Like when
That's what I
when you're
like, though.
recording.
I think that
Exactly. Yeah.
it's mint, and like
Yeah.
there's not enough of that in like music nowadays. Like there's too much perfection about, like, I think it's cool having like them little like dud notes here and there. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
definitely. Yeah, it's what
As,
makes
as
it.
long as as long as it kind of works, like it's out.
Yeah.
I think it adds something to it, and like it's
Yeah. Yeah.
human. At the end of the day, all all that all that people want out of music is kind of some sense of humanity, I think, and like taking that out and making it pristine and beautiful. It's like, yeah, fair enough, but you're
Mm,
also getting rid of the like the really, really natural things that people
yeah.
do enjoy in music as well.
So have you
So,
seen, when you've been to concerts and things like that, have you ever seen a band that's better live than they are recorded?
ooh, oh,
I mean, I'll give you
I,
my example. For me, it was Biffy Clyro.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
I've
they're
listened
top
to him on,
class.
I went to see him live.
Mm,
Absolutely loved him.
yeah,
Fantastic. I got a
yeah,
CD, and that was like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's one of
Oh
the, I've never, obviously I've got vinyls for Biffy Clyro, but to see him live,
yeah, oh,
just,
the
it's
top tier.
another level. Just
Yeah, they're brilliant.
even uh, like the backing singers, the orchestra, the cellos and the violins they've got playing, it's
Yeah,
absolutely blew you away. One of the
yeah, they
best
are
sounding
good.
bands I've heard, to be honest.
I'm trying to think what year it was that I saw them. I remember being fairly young, but
Mm,
it was the year that I was like I was quite obsessed with them.
yeah,
Definitely, it was the oh, I'm sorry, I'm so bad with album names. It's the one with like
right.
the flags, the red and the blue flag on the cover. I think it had bubbles on it. I think it's
Yeah,
that album.
I know
I
which one you
actually
mean. Yeah,
I was completely obsessed with that. But
mm,
yeah, I think for me a band that's better live, not necessarily better than
yeah,
what they sound on the record, but
mm,
just as a collective, Foals, I think,
yeah.
are one of the best live bands out there, hands
Wow,
down, hands
really?
down. Like, I've seen a fair few bands, and they just, yeah, every time I've been to a Foals gig, they've absolutely blown my socks off and more. Like, they're just brilliant. They're so good. Because, like, I think it's an easy track for bands to fall into to kind of do it as the record is and like kind of chat in between tunes.
Yeah,
Whereas like Foles are so good at going off piece and just jamming it
yeah,
out, and then
yeah,
all of
yeah,
a sudden you're into the next song, and it's like, oh fuck, this is so good, like,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And
Absolutely.
Yanis, the front man, like he knows how to get a crowd going.
Yeah.
He's nuts. It's so good. Me and my mate watched him at Leeds Beckett Union a
Mm.
few years ago. He like got into the crowd, walked round the crowd, and there was a balcony at the back. He went up to the balcony and just lobbed himself off it. It was
What?
like, what the fuck? It was so good. It was so good. Probably one of my favorite gigs actually. That it was mint. It was mint.
The
Yeah.
smaller gigs are always the best ones.
Yeah. Hundred
All,
percent. 100%.
always. I love the big stadium gigs, but
Mm.
the smaller ones for me, just,
Yeah, they're
yeah,
brilliant.
they're just the best out there.
Yeah.
Talking of big stadium gigs,
Oh yeah.
we can't go without mentioning Oasis, can we?
No,
We
definitely
can't
not.
go without mentioning that.
Yeah. Wow. Like what a year for them.
Yeah,
What an
I
absolute
know.
year.
I
Like,
know.
and what a year for everybody involved as well. Like it. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, it needed to happen big
It
time.
did, didn't it? It did.
Yeah,
It
definitely
did.
for like, well, I mean for everyone, but like especially for like my generation, because I think we were like my generation, the ones maybe a little bit older and a little bit younger.
Yeah.
Like we were on the back end of the fallout of Oasis, and
Mm.
like our mums and dads, and aunties, everyone
Yeah.
has had Oasis on at some point. Whether you
Yeah.
pissed
Yeah.
at a party, at a bloody wake at a funeral, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like getting to go and see it, just being like, oh my God, like never thought this would happen. Like I didn't.
Yeah. It's
It
one of
was
them bands, I
crazy.
think, that obviously you missed out on at the
Mm,
time because obviously we was young and then you got into them a bit later.
yeah.
And you think most bands, you think you never get to the opportunity to see them. I don't think.
No.
Do you know what I mean? They've either split up or
Yeah, they've got their own like solo thing
yeah.
going on.
But I think for them to come back and perform like they did,
Yeah. Oh,
Liam's voice is on
yeah.
point,
Yeah, he's absolutely on
absolutely on
fire at the
point.
minute. It's
It just
great.
yeah, the whole thing, the
Yeah,
whole
just the
atmosphere. I
show
mean,
itself.
when did
Yeah.
you go and see him?
It was first night at Heaton Park.
Eaton
So
Park,
like
yeah, Manchester. That'd have been
just that was it was just wild. It
yeah,
felt like that like just a mass community of people coming
yeah,
together. Like
yeah,
there's people my age, there's people even younger than me. There
yeah.
was like,
Oh yeah.
like young teens, there was like parents, they're old like, like
Mm-hmm.
some of the older people like just nuts. I've never seen
Yeah.
that at a gig. Like
No.
it's always been like a certain demographic of people and like yeah, they just really felt like a coming together,
Yeah,
big time.
it was one of the best. I must
Yeah,
admit, it was
yeah,
pretty special, pretty
yeah.
special.
I think that evening will definitely be like memory. I'll never forget. Like, I
Oh
really
no,
cherish it. Like there's
no,
some, yeah, yeah. It was
yeah, that
brilliant.
was it. I don't know if they're going to be touring again next year, are they? There was talk
I
of it,
don't
wasn't
know. There's been talk of them doing
there?
like 5 nights at the Etihad or something like that, or like
Yeah,
the Nebworth, like doing a couple of Nebworth dates. But like
yeah.
it's
God, I'm
all,
sure they'd fill that, wouldn't they?
yeah, easily.
They'd
But
fill that
like
few
you
days.
know, I feel like the world for them now is just their oyster, well and truly, because like they've
Yeah.
shown that they can just go do a world tour and sell it out within like
Oh,
everyone
absolutely.
everyone lost the shit. Like everything was like crashing online.
It
Like
was, wasn't it?
it- they
Yeah, it
could
was.
they could easily do it. You know what I mean? So like I think they could probably play in a shithole pub somewhere, and you'd probably get half the UK turning up to go and watch them. You know what I mean?
It's staring
So
through the windows and what have you. Yeah,
yes, let me in.
that'd be pretty
Yeah,
funny, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd be
just
pretty
it's
funny.
just amazing. You know what I mean? I think that's a prime
Mm.
example of like just what music really can do. And, like,
Oh yeah,
it's just so overlooked. I think by definitely the government. Like I don't want to get too far into it, but the amount of funding, say NHS and the army get, I know that they actually
yeah.
they
I know what you're
actually
saying,
do.
though.
They make a difference.
Yeah,
But
I know what you're
like
saying.
music has it's been around for hundreds of years, and like especially nowadays it's so lucrative for like the big
Mm.
companies, and it brings money in like to cities and the government technically, because
Yes,
people travel
definitely.
to go watch the music, and but yet they can't really put anything in place to make musicians have a bit of a safety support in a way.
Mm.
Like it's not easy. Like I'm at the minute I'm like juggling working at Royal Mail part
Yeah,
time, gigging, then also trying to focus on like writing new music and
yeah,
be able to afford recording it and promoting it. Like,
yeah,
and that's just
yeah,
me.
yeah.
There's probably like there definitely is. There's thousands upon
Of course it
thousands
is. Yeah,
of other
absolutely.
people out there dealing with it, and it's just I think it needs to be more work done in a sense. I mean, there definitely is work being done,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think on the government side of things, there's so much more work that they could do on
There's
their
a
end. I
massive
think.
focus with all the grassroots venues now.
Yeah,
There's loads closing, isn't there?
yeah, it's really bad.
There's a ton closing. And,
Yeah,
and obviously you're not going to get that opportunity to
no,
play in
but
these little places.
exactly, and it's like taking the local football field away from up
Yeah,
and coming
yeah, that's
footballers.
a good
Like
point. Yeah, yeah,
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't
It
make
is, it
any
is.
sense whatsoever.
I mean, for me,
Yeah,
I think music's a lot. We've said it before. It brings people together. It makes you feel happy, sad.
yeah,
It's just a
hmm
lot to do with your feelings and how it can make you
yeah,
feel. I think
yeah,
it's just an amazing, amazing thing without
yeah.
even trying. Like I
Well, yeah,
say,
it's
come
just
on the
it.
radio or anything, and it can just change your mood.
Yeah,
Totally, totally.
I think it's a massive part of human nature, and
Oh,
like
absolutely, yeah, absolutely
I
is.
think it's vital we do everything to kind of make sure it endures and
Yeah,
doesn't end up getting capitalized. Not well, I mean, it definitely has, but you know what I
yeah,
mean.
but
Don't we don't want people getting like extorted and shit, which has happened. Mm.
well, it still does, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, exactly.
You can see why people are kind of desperate to get where they want to go in
Hmm.
the industry and make some massive
Yeah,
mistakes, and just get ripped off. And
yeah, it's
yeah,
shite. It's shite.
to, yeah,
Can't
to sum
wait
it
for
up
this
in one word.
career.
To sum it up in one word, I think that's about right.
Yeah, I still love it though. Still love it.
Yeah, yeah. I think once you make that break from, like you say, you're trying to juggle
Yeah.
work life and
Hmm.
music, I
Yeah.
think once you're fully committed to your music,
Yeah.
you'll be surprised about how many doors it opens up. I've known
100%.
a few people sit and contemplate for months and just like, oh, you need that security of money,
Yeah.
and people have just they've done it, they've finished the job, and
Hmm.
they've never looked back.
Yeah.
Just so
Life's
many
too
doors
short.
open for them, and
Yeah.
your community's out there, isn't it? Your music community, and you
Definitely.
can pick so much work up. It's just unreal.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Just got to get yourself out there.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think if you don't believe in yourself to do it, you aren't going to do it. And I've been
yeah,
victim to that over the years. Like, there's been moments where it's like I don't think I can do this. Like
Mm.
I don't back myself. But like
Yeah.
I think the most important thing as a musician is that you just even in the moments where you sit there and go, I can't do this anymore, as long as
Yeah.
you still believe that you've got something about different about you in a musical sense,
Mm.
like that means that you should keep going and like
Oh yeah, yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
shouldn't
yeah,
stop.
yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
shouldn't stop.
It just takes that one time, that one song, doesn't it?
It
To
does,
play
it
in one
does.
place, just
Yeah,
it can all change just
it
like that,
can. It
just like
can.
that. But yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah. I think the hard work will pay off if you put enough in, you know.
Well, it
You
does
do
with
them
anything, doesn't
10,000
it?
hours. Yeah.
Yeah, it does with
100%.
anything. I mean, especially if you're loving what you do as well.
Yeah.
You're coming over so natural. It, yeah, you just. I guess when you're on stage, when you're playing live, you just forget about everything.
Well, yeah,
Do you know what I
definitely.
mean? It's just that response you get from the crowd, and
Mm.
it's got to make it feel like $1 million, and it's got to make it
Yeah.
feel really pretty special. That
Yeah,
pretty
it's pretty
special.
brilliant.
Yeah, yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely.
Right, buddy. Well, thanks for coming on. Anyway, talking,
No worries.
chatting.
Thank you for having me. It's been
Good
absolutely
stuff.
lovely. It's been great.
Ah, you're welcome. So I'd really like you to come in sometime and do a little session for us if you could.
Yeah.
I'd love that because
Yeah,
I've
that'd
heard
be
some of your
great.
stuff and just I'd absolutely love it. It's
Oh,
so good.
thank you. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
No, yeah,
So
I'll definitely come along
that'll be
100%.
fantastic, mate.
No.
Fantastic. Right, mate. Well, thanks for coming on and
Aye.
talk to you soon.
Aye. See you soon.
See you soon, man.
Bye.